what is my stage name? My stage name is Lish 2X, and I like to say, I like to the $sign 2X. Why my name is Lish 2X? Well, when I had joined the Nation of Islam, I got my X, but somebody joined before me with my name, so I had to be 2X. So my name is technically Alicia 2X. Everybody always called me Lish. So it's Lish 2X, and I always use the $sign because I'm all about that money. Okay. When did I decide to pursue a career in music? I don't think I ever really decided to pursue a career in music. I just liked writing poetry and I liked writing songs, and then I wanted to see how it would translate to music. And I just started and never stopped. What or who influenced me to become a recording artist? Well, I would like to say my older sister, who always wrote music, influenced me to become a writer. So I would say my older sister inspired me to tap into that level of creativity. But to become a recording artist, you know, growing up with my dad who had a moment in the music industry, and I remember being in the studio young and just thinking it was the coolest thing in the world. So I don't know, when I came back to New York, I just took some of those experiences and just made it happen, you know, started moving, shaking and baking, baby. In my own words, my style of music is just unconventional. Like, yeah, I rap or sing, but I don't believe that I'm locked into like a genre. That's why some people would say like, you don't have a specific sound. And I'm like, yeah, because like, I'm into like the pop rock thing, but then I'm also like so hip hop. So, you know, I don't really have a style. That's why they call me Lish. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm delicious in everything that I do, baby. What makes me stand out from any other artist is the fact that I think that I try my hardest to use my real life experiences. I think that so many people these days try to put a facade on and speak about a lot of different things that they really don't know anything about. You know what I mean? Like, if I talk about like not snitching, it's because I know what it's like to be forced to be on a stand. You know what I mean? If I talk about issues in our community, it's because I've actually witnessed personal scenarios about that. So I think that I'm different in a sense where, you know, I don't need somebody to write my story for me. I do this on a regular. And then of course, you know, I got the hijab swag popping or whatever, you know, so you won't get no twerk videos from me. My faith pertains to my music because I use my belief system. I use my music as a platform to speak about my belief system. And I also use it to hold me back and, you know, keep it classy and keep it clean because, you know, I'm so rough around the edges. But my faith tells me, no, Islam refines the woman. So I use Islam to try to keep me refined, you know what I'm saying? Does my faith inhibit my message or the delivery of my music, or does it feed it? I say it does both, because sometimes I really want to say things like if I want to say niggas ain't shit, like that wouldn't go over too much with my audience, you know what I mean? Whoa, whoa, whoa. But I feel like it forces me to be a lot more creative in saying, no, brothers got to step it up a little bit. So I think that instead of saying the same lines that everybody else says because it's easy, it forces me to be a lot more creative in what I say and how I say it because I'm trying to be refined. So it holds me back in a sense where I can't say the same things that everyone else is saying or how they're saying it, but it feeds it because of the fact that now I have to tap into, creativity to be able to relay my message. So, I think it's a gift. Who are some of my musical influences? Musical influences come from everywhere with me. Like, I listened, growing up, like one of my favorite singers is Erykah Badu, but it's also Pink. I listen to Linkin Park, but I also listen to Boyz II Men, I'm like super duper Little Kim, even though I don't rap about the things she raps about, and Eve and all of that. I just like those people, those women, those sounds, the energy. Like, I'm very high energy. Like, I take and I feed. Oh, Missy Elliott, hello. All I do is talk about Missy Elliott. Like, I take the energy of a lot of these different people, and it's like kind of embedded in me growing up. Listen to it, if you've ever been to concerts, like, you know, experiences are real. That's why they say things that you've been through is trauma. And then the artists that you listen to and that you study, you know what I mean? Like that becomes implanted in your membrane, and then you just whoosh, make it your own. Where do I see myself 5 years from now? You know what I'm saying? Maybe a few acres with a farm or something like that, and I'll be shooting all my Veggielicious TV shows probably from the house. It'll probably be like a lot more different. I'll probably have the chef come to me, I don't know. But definitely a lot more content. Definitely somewhere on the hills. Definitely touring. I definitely want to tour the world. I know that I'm not the most conventional artist, but you know, I am very dope. So the world is gonna get a lot of Lish. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Happy ever after, gang gang. Speaking of my Veggielicious show, I am a vegetarian, and I was just inspired to go to a bunch of restaurants that are vegan or vegetarian friendly and put on a platform of how easy it really is to have a plant-based diet and live in a city, to have a busy life, and just be conscious of what it is that you're putting into your body. I myself am very, I'm like the food police, you know what I'm saying? I don't play when it comes to what it is I put in my body, and I think that people should also be a lot more conscious of what they put into their bodies. Like, how are you loyal to the brand of water you drink, but you don't care about where your food source comes from? So I created a show. I go to restaurants, I eat plant-based food, and I like to take people who are not vegan and to eat the plant-based food with me and let them experience things they never experience, you know, buffalo cauliflower wings. It's not chicken wings, but I promise you, you won't miss the chicken wings. I think it was just one of those things that I came up with that that I'm super proud of, and I think that is going to definitely grow. And it's also going to evolve as a show because I have a lot of ideas for a spinoff. So stay tuned. Veggielicious on YouTube, okay? What do I like to do for fun? Catch flights, not feelings, okay? You know, I like to travel, you know what I'm saying? I like to wake up one day and say, hey, I haven't been to Paris in a long time. Let me see what them flights looking like. I'm invested in traveling. That's my thing. Traveling, food, language. That's what I like to do, you know? And that's it. And spend time with my babies. So you can follow me on social media at Lish2X, that's Lish2X. YouTube, Lisha the Rockstar, you know, the old name, Lisha the Rockstar, you know, because I'm a rock star, baby. And I try to find my Snapchat account. I don't even know if I got one anymore, so you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned, I'm gonna create a new one. With my hands, you gon' respect what's in my head. I'm in the kitchen, I be cooking, proud to feed my family. I'm a Muslim.